It's just me. Don't worry, it's just me. It's just me now. You people know. You know, I feel myself small. Love on myself. Be your own hype man. Because who's gonna hype you up if you don't? Love yourself, girl, or nobody will. Okay? Hi guys, my name is Yvette and welcome to my life. Okay, so I know we are in a whole different setting today. That is because I am doing a get ready with me. I am getting my makeup together, but we're obviously also going to chat a little bit as always. So I will be talking about self-love. This is honestly really rare for me because I never sit in front of a camera if I don't have to without makeup. And you know, that goes hand in hand with what I'm talking about today, which is loving yourself, being in tune with yourself, appreciating yourself, the power of words, self-affirmations, all of that. That's what we're talking about today. So let's get started. So I have been on the journey of self-love with myself for about a year, I would say now. As I mentioned, if you guys watched my last video, I was talking about, you know, what led me to therapy. If you haven't seen that, go watch it now, okay? Before you watch this video, because it'll make a lot of sense. Because of everything that happened to me about 2.5 years ago, I lost myself and I did not like myself. I did not love myself because I didn't feel like I was in a place where I could love myself. And with therapy, I was able to get closer with God. I was able to find myself again. So I am using Kat Von D today. When we talk about loving yourself, it means accepting yourself. It means loving yourself unconditionally. Because if you can't love yourself, literally, if you cannot love yourself, who else can? When we are not able to love ourselves, we hinder other people from loving us in the way that we need to be loved, in the way that we deserve to be loved. And that was something that was a big issue for me. I couldn't really let anyone love me as well as I needed to be loved because I didn't know me. I didn't love me. And that was a journey on its own. I wasn't in a relationship for a while, and I was on that journey of self-discoveries, loving myself, finding myself, and accepting myself, and knowing that any and everything that I went through, it was for a purpose. Wow, this lighting makes it look so orange. Ooh. Promise you guys, it's not gonna look like this, obviously. What I found as I was on my journey of self-love was understanding that the things that I say to myself, the things that I say out loud, have a powerful force. Literally, what you say has an effect on your mental. What you think has an effect on your life. When we talk about what you say can truly affect your mental, that is true. The power of words, the power of the tongue. Even in the Bible, it talks about, and if you're not a Christian, I'm sure you've heard this somewhere before. The Bible talks about how the tongue is sharper than a two-edged sword. What you say can affect your life. What you say can affect other people's life. What you say to others can affect other people's lives. And you have to be careful in the things that you think and the things that comes out of your mouth. Because I personally noticed that through the dark times that I was going through, I felt like there was no hope. I felt like there was no escaping it. Like, I wasn't ever going to get better. I wasn't ever going to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Listen, side note, we all have different techniques of how we do our eyebrows, okay? So I'm gonna need y'all not to judge, because I do the most with it before it turns out as amazing as it does. But yeah, so back to what I was saying. The tongue is sharper than a two-edged sword. That means you have to speak positive into your mind, into your life. You have to speak positive words, positive things into your life, and then you can receive positivity. And that's facts. If you are constantly speaking negativity into your life, you reap negativity. You reap what you sow. So if you are sowing the seeds of, I'm ugly, my life is sad, my relationships suck, I am alone, I am depressed, I am never gonna get better. If that is the seed that you are constantly sowing into your life every day, every time you wake up, that is the first thing that comes to your mind is another day. This is gonna be another bad day. This is gonna be another terrible day. Then that is what you will get. A terrible day, a bad day. I watched this one video that Oprah, I think it was a video a long time ago, but it surfaced on the internet. And I'm actually gonna show it right here.
I cannot believe what a mustard seed actually look like. Have you ever seen a mustard seed? Here, I have some here. I want to pull one out. Now, Jesus said if you had the faith of a mustard seed, you could move mountains and anything was possible. Now, I heard this as a kid and I really believed it. And so the question is, what do you believe? Do you believe that you are worthy of happiness? Do you believe that happiness, success, abundance, comfort, fulfillment, peace, joy, love is a part of your birthright? Is that what you believe, or do you believe something else? Because you will manifest the life that you believe. I've always known that no matter what my belief is, I'm going to be all right. Why? Because I have that faith of a mustard seed.
A mustard seed, you can barely see it. It's almost microscopic, but it grows and it grows and it literally blossoms into something grand. There's something you would never expect. Using LA Girl Pro Concealer, by the way, and for my dark skins out there, I only use this color, the Warm Honey, for the lower of my brows. And I use Beautiful Bronze for the top part of my brows. This makes it look a little more natural when you go for something that's the same shade as your skin color. Self-love is important to any aspect of your life. When you have self-love, when you love yourself enough to not withstand anything that doesn't bring you peace, when you love yourself, you know that anything that disturbs your happiness, your joy, your peace of mind, you know that you can stop that. You know when it's ready for you to just skirt out of here, because you love yourself enough to know that this is not what you need in your life. You love yourself enough to keep your sanity, to keep your happiness. Yep, we got it all messy now. But I do this because it helps my brows not look so dark the first time. Now, I'm not a makeup artist, y'all, so listen. Don't take my tips if you don't think it's beneficial for you. I'm back and I have brows, y'all. Y'all know that Oprah thing? We get a brow, we all get brows. Yeah. All right, so like I was saying, self-love is the beginning of a lot of things. It's a beginning of manifestation. You have to manifest love into your life. You have to manifest joy into your life. You have to manifest peace into your life. If you don't love yourself, you can't achieve much in this life. You can't withstand a lot in this life. So love, I mean, that's my name. I try to live out that name. I try to live out love. I try to be a person who loves. I try to be a person who manifests love, because I know what it's like not to love myself. And honestly, it is so much better when you are happy within yourself, when you love yourself so much and you know what you deserve. You know your worth. As they say, know your worth and add tax, okay? And that's exactly what I did. Also, I'm using that same LA Girl concealer, Warm Honey, for my highlighting. When I started my journey of self-love, I fell in love with this app. It's called Selfish Babe. For all you ladies out there, I would recommend you to get this app, Selfish Babe. And it is a powerful, I mean, there's so many, there are so many different apps, whichever it is that works for you. I became a big advocate for self-affirmations. Getting these notifications every day that tells me that I am worth it, I am worthy, I am loving, I am deserving, I am blessed, I am everything that I desire to be. That really helped me in pretty much just accepting myself, accepting that I am in fact worthy. I am in fact blessed. I am in fact deserving of being in this world. And that was something that I struggled with, because as I mentioned in my last video, I went through a traumatic experience. What sent me over the edge pretty much was the things that I was told, saying that I was a problem and pretty much saying that I didn't deserve to exist. That made me feel like I didn't deserve to be here. Through this app, through this podcast, every day I started saying these affirmations to myself. And I'm using a setting powder. This is e.l.f. They're actually really good, if you didn't know. Their setting powder works really well. One of the affirmations that I truly love saying was, I am worthy. I deserve to be here. I am worthy. I deserve to be here. And I repeat that maybe 3-4 times throughout the day, especially when I'm having a really, really crappy day. And I start feeling those feelings again. I repeat, I am worthy. I deserve to be here. I am worthy. I deserve to be here. And that is something that I would say that we should all try, is saying these positive words, these positive affirmations into our lives, because honestly, it really, really makes a huge difference in your life. And that is one thing that I noticed. Just understanding that what you feel, what you say is impactful, it is powerful. Part of me understanding my value and my worth was a time when I woke up one day and just wasn't feeling the best. And this was not long after a lot of the situations that I've been through. And there was a guy that was pursuing me. This person did not understand anxiety, did not understand depression, claimed that he did, but he did not. And this person, I just got up and I was like, I'm gonna go for a drive, and because I needed to just clear my head, get myself together, get myself back to being me. And this person pretty much just like, I called them just to let them know, like, listen, like, I just need to go for a drive and I'll be fine. And I was hanging out with this person on this day, and a few other friends that also hang out over there. And this person, when I said I needed to go for a drive, I called them, just out of courtesy, let you know this is what's going on with me, and I just need to go and clear my head. And as I mentioned, this was me getting ready to understanding myself and being on my self-love journey. And this person, this was when I knew I got to go. All right, I need to skirt. This is not for me. I love myself better than this. What this person said was, if you don't come back inside right now, it will not be good for you. I said, what? If you don't come back inside right now, it will not be good for you. I took that as a threat, y'all. And not long after that, I left. Gone. Never to be seen again by this person. That day was when I realized my love for myself. I've never been spoken to in that way before. Shoot, I don't need to settle for anything, for anyone, friendships, relationships. I don't need to settle. Just because you say something, but your actions say otherwise, doesn't mean that you're the person for me. Doesn't mean that you're meant to be a part of my life. And that moment was when I realized I love myself, because I'm not gonna stand for that. Loving yourself, it is okay to love yourself. It is okay to be selfish. It is okay to be a selfish babe, a selfish man, a selfish person, in order to get yourself to where you need to be. Because I had to say goodbye to a lot of people. I had to cut a lot of people off, because I realized that these people were not for me. These people were not meant to be in my life. These were the people that were hindering my love for myself. They were hindering my growth. I couldn't see myself in the way that I needed to see myself, because I was focused on trying to please everybody else, trying to make sure everybody else is okay. But when it all came down to it, it made me feel less worthy, because I wasn't receiving the same love that I was giving. And that's the thing. We give and we give, and sometimes people don't reciprocate in the way that we think that they need to. And that makes us feel less than what we're supposed to feel. That makes us feel less than worthy, less than wanted, less than desired, because we're constantly giving, but we're not receiving. You feel content within yourself by giving when you realize that you don't need to receive from anybody, because you have what you need within yourself. You have the love that you need within yourself, and you are okay. As Oprah said, have the faith of a mustard seed, because it will take you so far in this world. And I personally, I'm still trying to grow my faith in this way, having the faith of a mustard seed, and knowing that whatever happens, I need to be strong for myself. I need to love myself enough to not allow anything to sway me from my purpose, for what God has in store for my life. Who is she? Hold on. I hope that you guys, understand and get where I'm coming from. self-affirmation is very important, and loving yourself, self-love is very, very important, because without it, we cannot truly be happy in this life. And check out that podcast or that app that I was talking about called Selfish Babe. I don't know what are out there for men, because men need to love themselves too. It's not just a woman thing, it's not a gender thing. Self-love is very important for all of us. And if we don't have self-love, we don't have anything. I just want to say that I hope that we all come to a place where we find true self-love within ourselves, and that we don't need to feel that we have to have validation from anybody else or anyone else. Knowing that your self-worth and being loving towards yourself is the greatest gift that you could ever truly receive. I really hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. And yeah, I'm not stopping. Stop for where? You don't stop. You love yourself. Just continue loving yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself. I'm going to show you guys a quick outfit update of what I'm wearing today. My jacket, Forever 21, Tomoto jacket. And my shirt is Ralph Lauren. I live for men's button-down shirts. It is just comfortable, and you can pair it with almost anything. And then I have this skirt from Forever 21. My shoes are from Misguided. And yeah, so this is my outfit of the day. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you resonated with it. Follow me on these platforms, and make sure you tap that notification bell button right there. Hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And continue to love yourself, continue to be who you are, continue to manifest positivity into your life, continue to accept you, continue to love you no matter what. I love you guys. Mwah. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the week. Oh, you're beautiful.